today.
Love how I do it. Yeah.
We go out there and we give it absolutely everything. That's heroic.
Now at 4, Hollywood is mourning the loss of Dawson's Creek star James. Good afternoon. This is KTLA 5 News at 4. I'm Samantha.
And I'm Lindsay Pena in for John Fenolio. The 48-year-old father of 6 passed away this morning after a courageous battle with colorectal cancer.
Now his family says they're facing an uncertain financial future after years of costly medical care. KTLA's Chris Wolf joins us live in Hollywood with more. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, that's right. Hello, Sam and Lindsay. As you said, only 48 years old, James Vanderbeek leaves a wife and 6 children who are now struggling financially following the high costs of the actor's, quote, long and courageous battle with cancer. He burst onto the pop cultural scene nearly 30 years ago, playing a teenager in New England on the WB's hit drama Dawson's Creek. Now, at age 48, beloved and versatile actor James Vanderbeek has lost his struggle with cancer. The Connecticut native, husband and father of 6 children, passed away Wednesday morning, February 11th, 2026, in Austin, Texas. Wife Kimberly posted on social media, "Our beloved James David Vanderbeek passed peacefully this morning. He met his final days with courage, faith, and grace. There is much to share regarding his wishes, love for humanity, and the sacredness of time. Those days will come. For now, we ask for peaceful privacy as we grieve our loving husband, father, son, brother, and friend." Vanderbeek revealed in late 2024 that he was battling stage 3 colorectal cancer and sat for an emotional interview with Robin Roberts of ABC's Good Morning America.
No one wants to hear those words, "you have cancer."
Yeah.
What went through your mind when you first heard those words?
I was honestly in shock. I was doing what I thought I needed to do by getting the colonoscopy, which obviously I did need to do. I was in amazing cardiovascular shape. I was eating what I thought was healthy.
Oh, you had your wife, Kim. She was there. You said that she has been your rock. How has she helped you?
She's... this is where I'm going to lose it. She's been amazing. She's really taught me what unconditional love is.
As the disease ravaged his body, he continued to make public appearances, though not in person.
I can't believe I'm not there. I can't believe I don't get to hug my castmates.
During happier and healthier times, he frequently appeared on KTLA 5 News.
Oh, that was a blast, man. Yeah, I mean, I played this bizarro version of myself. I was a character that had zero shame. Just complete narcissism. Right. It was the kind of humor I'd been doing amongst my friends for quite some time.
An added blow to news of Vanderbeek's death is the revelation in a GoFundMe campaign that his family is struggling financially following significant health care expenses. The organizer writes, "In the wake of this loss, Kimberly and the children are facing an uncertain future." And you can find that link on our website, KTLA.com. We will have much more on this tragic story throughout the night. Reporting live in Hollywood, Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
Chris, thank you. Just heartbreaking. Stay with KTLA as tributes continue to pour in for James Vanderbeek. We'll have more on his life and career coming up in our entertainment report. And for the latest anytime, head to KTLA.com or download our free KTLA 5 app.
Now to the latest in the desperate search for Savannah Guthrie's mother. Investigators reportedly found a suspicious black glove near the crime scene, and now they're trying to determine if it's similar to the gloves worn by that suspicious masked man caught on video outside the Guthrie's Tucson home.
KTLA 5's Chip Yost joins us live from Tucson with more on this developing story. Hi, Chip.
Hello there. Earlier the FBI saying that we're going to investigate combing the neighborhoods so the evidence to know to be aware and be careful when they were driving down the streets. Well, a little earlier afternoon, some of those investigators walked right by Nancy Guthrie's house here. Here is some video. They were combing the neighborhood looking for any clues that could help them find out where Guthrie would be. This day after some thought they might have found one of the suspects in the case. It was reported yesterday investigators had taken a man in for questioning in connection to Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. Some were hoping that could be the lead that could break the case, and that could be the lead that could help find Nancy Guthrie and bring her back home safely. Unfortunately, that's not how it turned out.
When they finally told you this had to do with some kidnapping, like what were you thinking?
What the f am I doing here? I didn't do anything. To be honest, like, I'm innocent.
Carlos Palazuelos told reporters Tuesday night that he's the man who was detained and questioned about being involved in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie. It happened in Rio Rico, a small town near the Mexican border, while Carlos says he was with his wife making DoorDash deliveries. But hours later, and after a search of the home he lives in, he says he was released.
I hope they get the suspect, but I'm not it. They better do their job and find the suspect they did it so they can clear my name. I'm done.
Carlos's detainment happened the same time investigators released these images from Nancy Guthrie's doorbell camera. Taken the morning she disappeared. The images show a masked person carrying what looks like a gun trying to tamper with the doorbell camera. Investigators previously reported Nancy Guthrie's doorbell camera was connected at around 1:37 a.m. on the day she believed to have been abducted from her home. Investigators were also seen combing this neighborhood Tuesday, where Nancy's daughter, Annie, lives with her husband. Nearby homeowners say the investigators were asking permission to search their properties.
There were two deputies who came by, and their interest was to explore the perimeter of my property. I don't know why, but it sounds to me like they were looking for some of a grave.
And here's some more video of that search. You see some investigators picking up a black glove here near the home of Nancy Guthrie. Their hope, of course, has some sort of certificate of the case might help them lead them to whoever it is that they have abducted Nancy. As far as tips, the FBI says in the last 24 hours, gotten more than 4,000 tips. For now, reporting here in Tucson, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
Great reporting out there, Chip. Thank you. The city's Olympic Organizing Committee is standing by Chairman Wasserman. Wasserman's named the latest of Epstein files. He traveled on Epstein's private jet once and later raced email with Epstein conspirator. 20 executive board statement saying they viewed the situation and Wasserman fully cooperated. They say his relationship with Epstein not what is publicly known, and given Wasserman's strong will be staying on as chairman of KTLADT. But there has been fallout for his business. Today, Hall of Fame soccer star Abby Wambach announced she's leaving his management firm. She follows Grammy Roan, also Orville Peck, who said earlier this week they are firing Wasserman.
A horrifying act of vandalism at a local Islamic community center caught on surveillance video. It comes in 2 weeks before of Ramadan.
KTLA's Aaron Meyer with more on this developing story.
There was damage due to smoke of vandalism, but those in Isla LA tell us that they're not going to let stop the community. Surveillance video posted on Isla LA social media shows someone throwing what looks like toilet paper over the fence and setting it on fire.
It seemed like this was thought about because she bought in. She attempted to burn the entire building down.
This happened in the early morning hours of February 7th. The fire was contained outside, but there was damage due to the flames and smoke.
It's impacted the interior and the smoke going throughout the interior of the building. This is a full-time school. The outside, but we're fortunate that didn't do more than it did.
The imam says they know the person responsible.
Our services here. Unfortunately, our services are no longer funded You know, so we had to cut some programming because of the lack of funding.
And though she was taken into custody, all concerns.
We fear the most for is our young children, the most vulnerable in our congregation. But we have to continue to keep the work going. We always see our work as needed.
Isla LA serves as a community center, mosque, and has a full-time school. They also have a food pantry and help people find housing.
You know, I love this community. I love being able to serve the people in this community, and I would pray our opportunity and opportunity.
Fundraiser has been set to help repair damage and to increase security. Safe measures. Mark, I'm Erin Myers, KTLA 5 News.
Still to come on KTLA 5,
including
nearly 1 week after a car crashed into the 3 section of the groceries. The doors reopening. We'll tell you how the 99 Ranch Market welcoming customers back as this community continues, and the investigation into the also continues.
After every day with rain, now we're seeing a lot more.